They certainly are. The perfect example is right here. I have Rob Ecker, actually born and raised here in this area, living in Indianapolis now, but you felt compelled to come down here and help out. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, my family's here. Everybody's here for me, except for my wife and daughter. And I knew the hurricane was coming, and I just had a feeling that it was going to be a bad one. So the actual morning of the hurricane, before it even moved on land, I started a fund on Facebook. I started reaching out to, I own a restaurant in Indiana. I started reaching out to suppliers and vendors and saying, hey, what can you guys help me out with? Got a trailer. We got, probably 200 cases of water, an untold amount of food, personal items, diapers, formula, just stuff everybody needs all the time. And we loaded it up, a couple thousand hot dogs, about 1,000 hamburgers, and buns, and you name it. We started cooking this morning at North Star Church, and we figured we were going to be done about 1:30, and people just kept showing up with more food for us.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, it is.
And just to give you an idea of where North Star Church is, it's on Tyndall Parkway. Maybe give us some landmarks as far as where it's near for folks.
So North Star Church is about 3 blocks west on Highway 98, right across the street from what was Pep Boys. And it's the whole area here. It's a tremendous amount of damage. I grew up here. I've never seen this much damage.
I was just gonna say, I mean, at a town that you still pretty much call home, I mean, how does it feel to see it like this?
Oh, it's devastating. I mean, it breaks your heart. The entire landscape has changed. I drove to my best friend's house yesterday, and I drove right past it because I didn't even recognize the neighborhood. I've been there hundreds of times, right, and I couldn't even recognize it. So that's how everything has changed, and it's sad to see it.
And how's your family doing? That is
my
here.
family's doing great. Everybody is doing good with no physical damage, spiritual and home damage is there, but everybody will rebuild and recover and do good. But yeah, we just wanted to come down here and share a little Hoosier hospitality and make sure people got a good hot meal, because it's probably going to be a while before they get it again.
How much longer do you expect to be out here and be doing this?
We'll be here till we stop having food to serve. I mean, a guy just brought us an entire cooler of grouper and snapper fillets, so he didn't want to throw it away, and so he said cook it and feed people. So we're moving on to grouper and snapper here shortly. So hamburgers, hot dogs, and now grouper and snapper. So
well, there you go. You've got everything.
Yeah.
And what about maybe tomorrow? Is this going to be a what do you foresee for
me? I don't anticipate being able to cook tomorrow unless there's other places that reach out and say, hey, we've got the food. If you've got the resources to cook, and I do, then I'll do it again. And I told my wife and daughter that I'd be back to Indiana when I wasn't needed anymore. So they're taking care of our business up there, and then I'll continue to take care of friends and family, and then the people of Bay County and surrounding areas as much as I can.